Well, a VWAP open on this Monday, and that means a very slow, choppy, rangy session, which is exactly what we got. Found one trade to take, and that's it. So really slow movement. We're going to go and dive into the recap right now. I am using my 20, 50K funded Apex accounts. You can use code TBM to get the best available discount always on those at checkout. This is all done on my live stream, which happens on my main channel, Trades by Matt, every morning at market open. So come hang out over there. Let's dive into the recap. Yo! Good morning. How we doing? Welcome back to the stream. Friday was a short day. Went and golfed. Wasn't feeling it. Went and golfed. I actually don't know if I missed out on anything. Kind of feel like I didn't, but let's see. Yeah, super tight day. Didn't really miss out on much. I think I made a good decision. News wise on today, we've got 9 o'clock leading index changes. That's going to be nothing really. 10:30 is going to have bills. So 10:30 might get some movement. We'll see. After Friday, let's talk through levels real quick. We're inside yesterday's value area. So inside Friday's value area, sitting at VWAP open. We all know what that means. And yesterday's close. So VWAP open and yesterday's close here typically implies a slow open. We'll see if that continues, if we open up here or not. Maybe we flush through. I don't know. Friday's value area low sitting at 530. So we're inside it. It's 110 points. Typically, if we come inside, we fail to break above, you expect the rotation back down, right? So the green value area high to red value area low rotation. Also lines up with the overnight lows there. So it looks like we tried it once and kind of failed through it. Overnight high sitting at 690. So the way that I would look at this right now is that if we snap VWAP and Friday's point of control, and we start making the move down, you know, we get through 80. Then the 80 to 30 rotation, I think, seems pretty good. 80 to 20, really, to get us through value area low and through the overnight lows. And then past that, you know, once we're through overnight lows, could be some continuation. We'll see. That's like a wait and see what happens sort of situation, though. And then basically same thing on the upside. If we can go back above value area high, get through the overnight highs, then it's just like, you know, where are we going to push to? Reference the daily chart. See some volume here at like, what, 20K? 1990s, 19,900s to 20K. So maybe that rotation happens. That's like 300 points. So I don't know. Friday was very mellow though. So it's like, I guess my thing is this going to be like we barely ran Friday's high on the overnight session, which I think is pretty telling. So the question for me is, are we going to have another kind of choppy day and kind of roll over a little bit after this really nice move up? Or what are we going to do? Are we going to stall and then push higher? I don't know. That's where being patient comes in. And so daily reminder to be smart, be patient. I'm not trading the first 15 minutes because I don't want to get chopped up in the first 15 minutes and try and force something. So be smart, be patient, let things come to me. If it's a wick test setup pre-IB, I'll take it. Markets are open. If it's a wick test setup pre-market open, I'll most likely take it, assuming we're having some sort of rangy move or you know, trendy movement. If it's like dead middle of the range and we're going straight sideways, not making any new highs or lows, I won't take a wick test. But we'll see. If not, you know, initial balance could play at 930. That's my other favorite strategy these days. I love a wick test and I love initial balance. Those are my two favorite trades right now. So kind of wait and see if both of those or either of those or any of them will hit, and go from there. Happy Monday. Also, last but not least, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below. We need 420 to be able to read off 2 dad jokes for the day. I got one from the weekend and then one for today. And it is a VWAP open, by the way. So I don't know. Don't love it. All right, here comes the 30s, maybe 30-point rotation off the 80s. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying pre-market is like, if we can snap 80, you kind of expect value area low to trade, but we'll see. See if it gets all the way there or not. Still too early in the day for me. We're 8 minutes in. I like to wait at least 15. All right, pushing back and point of control there at 90. Nice little sweep up. 50 points off of that ripper. Not bad. All right, it's lit. All right, you ready? Here we go. Here's Scarlett's joke that she's been walking around telling everybody and telling them to laugh before she tells it. Make sure you laugh. It's a joke. What do cows do for fun? They go to the movies. Classic. A 3-year-old telling a joke is actually hilarious, by the way. All right. They go to the movies. Saturday the 17th and Sunday the 18th. We got the dad joke for the weekend here. I wish my kids weren't offended by my Frozen jokes. They really need to let it go. Okay. August 19th, today, Monday. This one's a log, so buckle up. Frosney, yes. All right, buckle up. We're back to VWAP and yesterday's close. Nice ripper. All right. A couple of cups of yogurt walk into a country club. We don't serve your kind here, says the bartender. Why not? One yogurt asks. We're cultured. I hate it. I hate it. I like the other two more. To be honest, I like the other two more. 69% win rate on the dad jokes today. Not bad. Back to VWAP. Classic. Gonna be slow FOMC this Wednesday. Yeah, we should talk about the news the rest of the week. Nothing tomorrow. Yeah, but we don't even have statements on. Yeah, Jackson Hole I think will be a bigger deal than FOMC, to be honest. All day Wednesday and Thursday, I would assume. Yeah, Thursday and Friday. We had jobless claims on Thursday, new home sales on Friday. So honestly, a pretty slow week. FOMC statement week is the one that like typically gives us the big movement. Can you describe what's chopping VWAP? When you're 10 points away from VWAP over and over again. We were 10 points up or 10 points down. VWAP's right in the middle. The chop. Up, down, up, down. I think 20 short might be it. I don't know. I don't think you're wrong. It's a cheap trade. It's a cheap trade up here for sure. It's just like, it feels like the magnet up into value area highs is there, in my opinion. I mean, we snap back inside value area. It's like, yeah, it probably does make sense for a quick little test, but I don't know. Well, the 20s has played. It's just like, I don't know. I don't love that. Like, I feel like I'm forcing that trade, to be honest. I just don't like it enough. What's Delta doing? Yeah, like, I can't short that with Delta looking like this. I mean, if we push back up and Delta's got a Ligma going, then maybe, but can't short the strength like that. Not a good enough, clean enough setup for me, I guess is a better way to say that. VWAP opens undefeated, man. Isn't it crazy? VWAP open and we just kind of like, market's been open for almost an hour and we still know exactly what's kind of going on right now. It's crazy. Feels like a wait for IB day. I mean, yeah, we're only, what, 15 minutes away from IB. We got an 80-point range right now. Oh, nice slap. I was looking up something on Google. Nice slap. Bouncing off the -2 standard deviation currently. Got 10 minutes till initial balance is set. Failed to make a new low by... There we go, new lows. Perfect. New lows coming into value area low from Friday. And the overnight lows coming up. Good stuff. The 20 short that Simon was talking about is actually paid now, 100 points. But here we are. I mean, we got an untested wick here. It's interesting. There's the test. It's interesting. It's just we have IB forming very quickly. If we push through this one and then like watching the 61 is a little bit more interesting to me. This one. I kind of think that we hold this at 50, but we'll see. If Delta stays down as well. I think this first wick holds. Hopefully it's starting to get some movement. And this is why it's just like so nice to be patient. Is like you can, if you're fine with being patient, you avoid all this crap. Maybe you like this, in which case great, right? Maybe you like this, maybe you enjoy this, but for me, I don't necessarily enjoy this type of movement. I much prefer like bigger movements that have like a nice retrace spot, etc., that I can actually get into and feel comfortable with. So it's nice to be able to just kind of wait it out. See how we respond. Got filled out. Got a little bit of buyers. We might go into that one. That wick. Curl over. Might just get stopped out just barely, honestly. I just am not willing to give it much more than that. I'm going to give it that 10 points, 11 points technically. Back into the middle of the range. Back into value area low. Pushing nicely. Wait for IB at this point. 10-point loser. 11-point loser, excuse me. 11-point loser. Just ran right through it. Buyer's looking decent. On to the next. Vibe check. All right. Chat vibe check. Ronaldo calls it out. How's it going? Are you making money? You losing money? You red? You green? What are you doing that you like? What are you doing that you don't like? My vibe check is I'm down 225 on each of my 20 accounts right now. I took a trade that I enjoyed taking. I kept it tight, and we're pushing out of it past my stop loss. So I'm glad that I had a tight stop of 10 points, 11 points. Sorry. And I mean, we've run what 25 points since then. So feeling good about my stop loss entry. I think the only thing really is that we never really got like delta rolling over. I feel fine with the trade. It just didn't work. This is not the type of trade that I beat myself up over. I probably would have if I kept it open-ended and took a full like $500 stop, which I'm not interested in doing. But if I take like a 10-point loser like that, I just kind of neither here nor there. So I'm red. I enjoy my stop. Entry could have been probably a little better, maybe trading off the 80s, but even the 80s would have not gotten a full 10-point fill. So meh. We're back in VWAP chopping, and we got IB setting in 3 minutes, which I'm happier about. I mean, maybe we make the 530 to 640 rotation. We just bounce off value area low and we go straight up to value area high. It's very possible. We got buyers. I mean, who's going to be shorting 20s, right? I would imagine that people are going to try and short 20s again. So I don't know. We'll see. I say that because I'm not personally going to be trying to short that. Little push. Very expected on the push through the 20s. I don't know why you would short this personally. Again, it makes a lot of sense to run it through in some capacity. The question is how much, right? We ran the lows and we zapped back into the range. The question is, are we going to run the highs and push it higher, or is that back into the range, right? Wow. How are we still in 10 points? It's been 15 minutes, so we're still in a 10-point range. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Market open 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Good luck. Be smart, be patient. Don't get back your bag. Peace.